Hello guys, how are you? And welcome. I'm back after having about almost 2 months off with a perforated eardrum, and I'll talk a little bit more about all this as we get into the game later on. But yeah, after having 2 months off, I'm finally feeling well enough and in myself as well, and everything like that, to come back with the manager's journey. We haven't really done too much since then. Yeah, as you can see, I'm on a young left back's page. Basically, he's the only new player we've brought so far. We have an injury, which I don't think you guys might have seen in the last episode, if you remember that far back. I'll show you in a second, but we brought this guy in. He's only 2-star current, but he's got a potential for 4.5, maybe 5 stars. Maybe to look fantastic, but I think with a couple of games and that, he could really shoot up. He's got great physicals, mentals and technicals, could do some work on, but with a bit of training, some games and that sort of stuff, I think it's could turn into a really, really good player, and hopefully quite quickly as well. His work rate's not too bad for sort of this level, I guess. So yeah, I think there's definitely a possibility it could work out to be quite good for us. We'll soon find out. It might be. He's not costing us anything. He's on a non-contract anyway, so it doesn't really matter in that sort of sense. Squad-wise, though, as I said, we have got a big injury. It was Bailey Owen, our left back. He's been injured. He's out for 4 weeks, 3 months, so he's out for quite a while. So we needed some real cover, really. We had Connor Franklin. He's 32, though. He's getting a little bit old. He hasn't really got the legs anymore, so I felt we needed to bring someone else in. And really, like I said, transfer-wise, that is the only thing I believe that's happened of late. Yeah, I mean, the rest of the guys we all brought in around the beginning of the season. As you can see, we made quite a lot. Might look at 1 or 2 more players. I'm not sure yet. We can see how we're doing. We're doing pretty well at the moment. Right, let's get through. So, game-wise, I can't remember when I last played, what game I last played. I really should have looked at that before I started this episode. It was probably somewhere around, I think it might have even been somewhere like the Boreham Wood game or something like that, where we drew 2-2. But then, as you can see, we lost to Barnet 2-0 in the FA Cup. Replay was a bit of a shame. It would be nice to have carried that on. We then beat Leamington 1-0, Salford 2-0, Port Vale 2-0, Darlington 3-2, close game there. Dover we drew with, Solihull Moors we drew with. I think I was meant to come back for these sort of games here, and I completely forgot, to be honest, so I carried on playing for a bit. And as you can see, we just played Dulwich Hamlet, beat them 2-0. So we're on a good run, not losing too many games at all, really. And obviously, this is our 2nd season of the game, 1st season in the Vanarama National League. So overall, we're doing fantastic. And if I go to the competitions, you'll see we are doing brilliantly. We are in 2nd spot, 56 points, Aldershot 57. 1 point behind them, still quite a long way to go. Barnet 3 points behind us, and there's a little bit of a gap. So, you know, we're definitely in contention. If you look at like the goal difference and that sort of stuff, we're definitely up there with Aldershot, I think. And if we can carry it all on, which I hope we can do, yeah, there's no reason we shouldn't really be challenging Aldershot for that 1st place overall. Probably going to be my last season at Brackley. We will be moving on, I think, after this. It might be that we might have to wait a few months to get another job, but I think the idea is to move on, and I think a manager of this calibre, by the end of this season, if we are fighting up here, you know, 1 promotion and then a 2nd promotion or close to playoffs or whatever, I think we'll be right in the prime to get a League One or even a Championship job sort of thing. So that's where we're going to be looking for, I think, in the sort of next season overall. So we'll leave Brackley probably at the end of this season, is what I'm trying to say. Apart from that, though, everything else is going pretty good. We're leaving the squad in definitely good shape and all that sort of stuff. But we've still got another 5 months of football left anyway. And we're going to just have 1 game today, because obviously, like I said, I wanted to talk a little bit more as well about me being off. Obviously, if we take a year as the cycle of FM, so FM18 to FM19, FM19 to FM20, when it comes out in probably about October time, something like that. FM19 has been obviously a bit of a disaster for me. You know, just before FM19 came out, I had my daughter born. Then she ended up being ill with a heart condition. She had what I call a VSD. She had to go and have heart surgery. So I've sort of stopped saves, and then I finally came back feeling like I was in the right position, did the Monaco save just to get myself back into it, and then we started this, and then I went and got a cold, moved into an ear infection, and turned into a perforated eardrum, and for the last 2 months I've had about between 50 and 75% hearing in my ear. It's been absolutely ridiculous. So I do apologise. I know, you know, I've got some I might not be the biggest YouTuber or FM YouTuber or anything like that, but there was a couple of you guys who really were dedicated followers of me, and I do apologise that I had to stop. but I was in my ear was just playing up, and I was in such a bad place with it all and that sort of stuff. And I'm feeling better now. It's not still 100%, about 90% hearing in my ear now. But I've just really missed this. Obviously, as well, I have already announced that my first save will be Aston Villa. I feel like it's unfinished business after the save we started at the beginning of this year, or beginning of FM19. I got about a season and a half in, and then obviously had to stop to look after my daughter. So, and with them going back into the Premiership and that, it all just sort of fitted into place. So we'll do a couple of seasons with them, and then we'll see after that. I've got a couple of ideas. Kettering are obviously going to be up in to the Vanarama North or South. I'm not sure if it's been released which one they're in yet, which is a town, near me. I actually work in Kettering. I've also really would like to do a save in Mexico. I'd love to do a save maybe in South Korea or something like that. It's all these plans that I felt I was going to do for FM19, and I just feel now, let's do the manager's journey. I'm going to a couple other projects that I'd like to do on YouTube as well. I'd like to do some sort of first impression stuff along the lines of Total Biscuits, what the F or WTF series and that sort of stuff, like some first impressions, game reviews and that sort of stuff. Maybe do a few different games as well, but primarily going to stick with the save as well. The manager's journey, probably until maybe either till FM20 comes out or close enough, maybe I'll give myself a couple of weeks break before that. We'll see. Anyway, I am waffling on now. We're going to only have one game today. It is against Hartlepool, who are in 6th spot, so obviously a game we could do with really winning. A loss or two losses or something like that, and we'd be right back in this mix here. So this is definitely a game we're going to be looking to win. So let's get over to the game anyway. Match preview, and where are we? Come on, where are we? There we are. So we're going to go with this sort of system. It's a system we've been playing quite a lot. Patterson, Edwards, Dean, and the new guy is going to come in, Masupa. I'm probably saying that name wrong. Dorber in goal. Anyway, Smith and Byrne in the sort of central midfield. Armisen in the attacking midfield with Carey, what was out on the wings, and Thompson is going to be up front. So hopefully, Thompson Brisket. It's been doing really well for us actually. Been a fantastic loan for us from Brentford overall. As you can see, 17. He's only scored 6 goals, but he's still, I think, we're getting goals from all over the place, which is absolutely fantastic. Got to give this guy a number. He can be number 38, it looks like, so we'll submit that. And let's see how we get on. Tough game against Hartlepool. Game really we could do with winning, but it's going to be a difficult one. Hartlepool not a bad side by any means. But I think we could do okay with it. We'll see how we get on. I'll ask the assistant about this one. We'll put you, I like to put the wingers always onto weaker feet, and we'll put the strikers onto weaker feet as well. 4-4-2, pretty sort of traditional sort of style of tactic there, it looks like. Passionately, what can we say here? We'll give ourselves a chance to move. We're the underdogs. I'll just say, come on, what can you do? It's gone down reasonably well. We'll give them a passionate talk quickly, and then we'll get into the game. But yeah, I want to say thank you to all the people who have, like, whenever I came onto streams or anything like that, said hello and everything like that to me, even though I haven't really been a bit sort of out of it and all that sort of stuff. And I've just sort of spent this time to get myself better, and just sort of doing some other few bits and bobs with work and that sort of stuff. I had to go to Germany, so we've got a free kick. Brian puts it in, and it's just wide, unfortunately. I had some stuff. I had to go to Germany for work and stuff like that, so it worked out quite well, being sort of having this time off in some ways, as they've got a free kick here. They take a short one. Featherstone now, is he going to get out wide? No, we do steal the ball though. Armisen careering forward. Can he get a cross in? He does. Thompson with the Thompson Brisket. Oh, we're so close. So close. We are probably the better side overall in the first 20 minutes, but we could just do getting that goal. Featherstone picks up the ball here, gives it to Cassidy, and they get it out wide to Tomlinson, but Dorber's going to have the safe hands and gets it pretty good. But the highlight stays on. What's going to happen here? We get it out to Edwards. What's Edwards going to do? Gives it to Patterson. Patterson to Smith. Smith, what do you do now? You give it to Armisen. Armisen comes forward, drives forward, gives it to Carey. Carey now got a bit too much in the way of him, knocks it back to Smith, who gives it to Brian. We've created a little bit of room. Walters with a shot. Carey should get there. We might be able to get a cross in. He gets it to Smith. Smith now puts it in, and it's not going anywhere. And it might even be a chance now for Hartlepool to try and break as they come forward, but they make a little bit of a mistake, and that is the end of the highlight. We've got a free kick now. Brian with the ball puts it into Edwards. Edwards, get in there. Liam Edwards with the goal. That is what we're talking about. Get in there, my son. That is it. Second goal of the season. Good free kick. Back to the back post. Good, really good free kick actually. To the back post. Edwards clear. Looped it over the keeper. And we have a goal. We will take that. Absolutely bloody fantastic. Moving up into first position as well. Aldershot are drawing against Wrexham at the moment. As they just scored, but we've got a chance maybe to get a second goal here. We couldn't quite do it. Was it a free kick? It was a red card for Ryan Donaldson even. And we maybe now really should be putting this game to bed as we just put that ball over the bar. But yeah, it's been a crazy sort of couple of months really with this illness and then other bits and bobs and just spending time with my daughter and all that sort of stuff. So it's been nice in some ways, but I did miss doing this and I missed you guys as well. So hopefully you will be happy I've came back. I'm going to also carry on the lead save. We've got a couple of games left in that to do with the 0304 database by the mad scientist. I do miss it. I want to finish it basically. We'll say I'm pleased with how things are going. Everyone looks happy, playing well. Let's see, can we crack on, get the second goal and pretty much, yeah, put this game to bed. We've been the better side by miles. Still a point ahead. 3-3 against Wrexham now. Bloody hell. As they come forward now, Richardson puts it in. No, he doesn't. He gives it to Noble, who gives it to Henry. Henry's got a chance with a shot. Hits the bar. Edwards clears it now. Patterson's got the ball and launches it up. Wassell gets the ball. Noble now to Henry. Henry comes forward. They seem to be playing with a little bit more since then, as they get a chance, and they do get a goal. Jake Custody with the header. They're down to 10 men, and they seem to be playing better than they did before. Right, we're going to demand a little bit more from our team. As they get the ball here, they get it out wide, and really we should probably have done a little bit better here. The first time cross, and he gets between two defenders. He manages somehow to get there and scores the goal. And yeah, not particularly happy with the way things are going just at the moment. We might have to change it very, very soon. 60 minutes gone. We are still the better side, but they are coming back into this, it feels, as we maybe have a chance. Armisen now with the ball, gives it to Kerry. Kerry comes forward, got a bit of room, takes a shot, and it's going to be a corner to us. We'll make a substitution actually. Armisen's looking absolutely shattered. We're going to bring on Neveu, whatever, I can't name. Smith's looking tired as well, and we'll bring Walker on for him. We'll leave the rest of it. We're going to go up to like a 2 at top. If I go to the tactics, you can go up here as a target man, which is going to be the plan. And we'll see if we can really get something out of this. As we shout out, we're going to say demand a bit more from them again. A couple of players are focused. We've got a chance here with a free kick. Walker puts it in, and it's just over. 15 minutes to go, and this is a game we really should be winning. As I smack my hand against my keyboard. Barnet gone 2-1 up. Wrexham, Aldershot losing is good for us, but really we could do with a goal here. Don't tell me they're going to score with a couple of minutes to go. They give it to Henry. Henry puts it in, as we do. Can't clear it still. They've still got the ball. What's going on? My microphone seems to be getting in my way a bit. They get out wide to Noble. Noble now puts it, but we do manage. We can break here. Kerry now got plenty of room, bursting forward. What's he going to do here? Gives it to Brisket. Brisket, get in there. Yes, we've done it the hard way, but we've scored with a couple of minutes left to go. Really should have done it a little bit better than that, but I'll take it. It's a win at the end of the day. Kerry does well. Brought the ball forward away, and Brisket did a nice touch, took it away from the defender and puts it into the corner. We'll take it. It's a 2-1 win. I'll happily take it against a good side who were in 6th spot. We moved up to first. We'll actually be a point clear of Aldershot if this carries on. 2 points clear of the way it's good. We've got maybe another goal here. We put the corner in. This view gets the ball, but it's just launched away, and that is it. We do win the game. Fantastic. A great effort by the lads. I'll say that. Yep, I'll say that. It's happy times, basically. Right, we'll see exactly where we are. It looks like we are in first spot now, as it looked like Aldershot lost 5-4 against Wrexham. I bet that was a cracking game to watch. How did Barnet get on? That's the other question. Where is Barnet? There they are. They won 2-1. So we are now 2 points clear of Aldershot, 3 points clear of Barnet. We've got a decent goal difference as well. Things are looking good. Yeah, he made his debut, shines as well. Brackley maintained unbeaten 8 matches, with a loss. We'll take that definitely for sure. Right, right, what am I doing? I can't remember. Anyway, when are we going to come back? Right, we're going to come back for the we'll come back for the Stevenage game, maybe the Stevenage Flight game. We'd probably do those two, I would imagine, something like that. We can also talk about if I'd make any more signings or anything like that. Thank you for watching, guys. It's great to be back. I really have missed you all. Please remember to drop a like and a subscribe and all that sort of stuff. I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.